Ramadan turning into some kind of trend. One of my non-Muslim friends was in the group chat and he's like, guys, I messed up my fast today. I'm like, you were fasting? Wait, hold on, since when? He's like, yeah, I decided to join the challenge. I'm like, challenge? Bro, Ramadan is not a challenge. I had to tell him real quick. I'm like, listen, this month is not a challenge. Matter of fact, it's not even a holiday. He's like, but I got nominated. I'm like, who nominated you? When did my holy month turn into a ALS ice bucket challenge, bro? Why? What is going on?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Jenny, and if you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Y'all know that I get a lot of negativity on the TikTok side. Sometimes it pops up every now and then on here, but on TikTok, there's a lot of negativity that comes my way. And I have really been praying and asking Allah to please just remove the people who are not meant to be there and bring people closer who need my message. That was really been my prayer for the last few weeks. And honestly, y'all, even a few weeks before Ramadan, my content, my For You page, shall I say, just started to be flooded with more women, Muslims preparing for Ramadan, getting more positive comments, women who saw negative things about me, but despite the negativity, they really liked my content. So I was really just like, wow, alhamdulillah for that. Like, God really answered my prayers, and he really, like, I'm so thankful. So thankful. So to see that, it's just been like amazing. And I, have taken a break from TikTok because I wanted to just refrain from the negativity over there. I didn't want anything to taint my mind, to get me in a negative state of mind, to take me from focus of what, has been going on. But I wanted to just talk about this, y'all, because I think it's important, as this is my second year participating in Ramadan. For those who do not know, my husband is Muslim. He has been Muslim born and raised for the last 40 plus years of his life. And I wasn't. So I've just been, I took my Shahada last year, actually the day before Ramadan. So it has not been 1 year officially yet, but it's the best decision I could have ever made, y'all, honestly. Best decision ever. But I've had a lot of questions before when people heard my story and asked me, did I participate in Ramadan before? Had I ever fasted before? Like, what did I do? And my answer was always no, I didn't. I also thought I couldn't fast because I wasn't Muslim. Why would I be fasting during the month of Ramadan? To me, I thought a lot of things were disrespectful, right? Like fasting, I thought it would be a slightly disrespectful. I thought giving someone the greetings back that I thought that a Muslim, that I'm not Muslim, I thought that was disrespectful. So a lot of things I just did not know. But what I will say, right, on TikTok, even this is before, before Ramadan started, I saw a lot of people preparing for Ramadan who were non-Muslims. And I'm like, wow, alhamdulillah for that. People who may be interested in learning, people who may be interested in, they're ready to convert, but they're not there yet. And they want to really get their mind, their heart spiritually prepared to accept Islam, right? But there's so many people, y'all, who are like, I don't plan to be Muslim. That's not my intentions. I'm just trying to get closer with God. And it's like, okay, girl. Okay. So why are you calling it Ramadan? But I want to drop this clip for y'all because I want y'all to see what I'm referring to. And this is no disrespect to her. I don't think that she's trying to be disrespectful at all to the religion, but it's very interesting because there's a lot of this type of take that is happening that is becoming trendy, right? So I'm going to drop the clip. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about it.
Not a lot of people know this except my family and some close friends. But for the past 3 years, I have participated in Ramadan. Am I Muslim? No. Do you have to be Muslim to participate in Ramadan? No. Do I have any plans of converting? No. I just use this month as a reset. I feel like discipline is the greatest form of self-love. Anything that you set out to do is going to require some level of discipline. If you want a stronger relationship with God, that requires discipline. If you want a healthier body and lifestyle, You need to get in the gym and eat better. That requires discipline. You're in a relationship or married and you want a healthy, happy, thriving, committed relationship with somebody. That requires discipline. If you want to save some money, that requires discipline. So that's what I use this month for, just kind of like a reset, a recharge. For those who aren't familiar with Ramadan, you don't eat or drink anything during daylight hours for the entire month. So I wake up early in the morning before the sun rises. I drink some water. I might have a smoothie or some fruit. And then after sunrise, I don't eat or drink anything until the sun goes down. In addition to that, I do no alcohol, no sex. And this month, I'm going to try to refrain from cussing. I should be trying to do that anyway. In previous years, I have deleted TikTok off of my phone during the month of Ramadan just so I don't fall into any temptation. But I decided for this year, I'm going to keep TikTok and kind of bring you guys along with me. I won't post about it every single day, but periodically I will just kind of keep y'all updated here and there. And if anybody seeing this video wants to try Ramadan, I'm encouraging you to do so. If you want to, cool. If you don't, cool. If you don't want to necessarily do the fasting portion of it, I encourage you to give up something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can give up a person. If you're not...
So first, let me say that I love that she has a desire to want to be more disciplined and get closer to God. I love that, right? I love that. But what I have a issue with is the fact that not fully understanding what Ramadan is, and that is not just about fasting from food. It's about your prayers, giving to charity, giving back, just there's more action based other than just not eating, not smoking, not drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more, because the discipline goes with your prayer. To do Ramadan without praying would be, like we're not praying to God. We're not fully surrendering ourselves in that way. So I think that there's a lot of misconceptions. And for me, like I said, I just thought it was disrespectful. I never wanted to come off disrespectful and be like, I'm a fast, but I have no desire to learn about the faith. Because when I use the words Ramadan, when I'm using the words sahur, I'm having, fajr, sahur, like I'm using this terminology, but I don't have any intentions of being Muslim. Again, that might be what you're saying, but we know that Allah, He is the greatest of all great, and He can change anything, right? But when I say that to say, right, when we say these things, it can come off trendy. It can come off a little, it can come off a little trendy. I'm not gonna lie, because there's so many ways that, as I don't know her religion, but as a non-Muslim woman, that you could fast and not do it during the month of Ramadan and still get what you need. You know what I'm saying? You could, but I understand that it can be maybe more helpful for you if you're doing it with family, friends, maybe other people who are Muslim. I don't know. So I get when we feel a little bit more support when we have other people doing it with us. I get it. But it's just something that I feel is uncomfortable to watch when you're not fully aware. And because I take my religion very seriously, I just always have taken God seriously, right? That doesn't, I've always just been a believer. I've always, just believed that God is the end all be all of it all. But I think that it does come off trendy, and it comes off as I just want to be a part of it and I want to make content around it. And we shouldn't play in that manner. And I'm not saying that she's playing per se, but there are people who might be like, get on the trend. Like if you want to fast on Ramadan, but again, you can fast in January, February, March, April, May, June. You can fast any day of the month if you wanted to, right? There's Lent with Christians. There's other ways to. So basically what I'm saying is you're just fasting. You're not participating in Ramadan. They're two different things. I just did a fast. I know people who have been doing like the Daniel fast that Christians are doing. So there's just the terminology that you're using is, I don't know, it's interesting. And again, I think that my prayer for the people who are participating in Ramadan, that they will allow God to lead them in the right direction, which could very much be Islam. And you can wholeheartedly accept that, because you need to be prepared when you start to make these sacrifices, and God will speak to you. And he might lead you somewhere that you said that you wasn't going, and now you're there. So I'm going to take it as Allah will lead them and guide them where they should be. But having your intentions be pure is important, and not being something that you just want to jump on trend, because there's a lot of people have these negative thoughts and opinions about what Muslims should be doing, and it's Ramadan, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you don't wear this, you don't do that. And it's like, okay, but at the same time, as a Muslim, it's not my job to get in your comments and be mean and nasty towards you because you're not doing certain things, right? That's not who I don't want to ever be that person. I don't want to be nasty and attack you for what you're not doing as a Christian or a Jew or whatever it might be. I don't ever, but seeing this happening, I'm going to take it as Allah is working. He's working. So even in this moment, I'm shifting my perspective in this immediate moment of, wow, could he be the way that he's moving right now through everybody? Is this his way to bring us all into the faith? Yeah, this just literally is just coming to my brain right in this moment. If this is his way to lead us all to the path of Islam, I can't be mad at that. Allah knows best. But again, I think that this is a beautiful month. It's a beautiful religion. And to make a sacrifice, to give up something for water, to just be thirsty is a blessing. To know that I could go get a bottle of water out the refrigerator and drink it right now, but because I love Allah and I want to please him and I want to be a servant of him, I won't. And when I say my prayers and I thank him, it just, I'm so thankful that he's kept me, yeah. So let me know in the comments, please just, this is not I don't want this to be any way, shape, or form negative at all. I'm just, sharing my thoughts and opinions on this. And like I said, I just believe that he's working in ways that we can't even imagine. And if this is the way that hey, who am I? He knows best. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. And that's it. That's all. Period. Okay. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this conversation. If you enjoyed the conversation, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. I see you guys in the next episode. Bye.